Good evening, TEDxProspect Hill. Oh, come on. This is the last talk. We're going to end in a bang. Good evening, TEDxProspect Hill. This song says we need a mental revolution. I want you to pay attention to the words. Feel to the moving groove. Clap if you want. Running out of time. The system that is blind. They hate us for the melanin that colors our skin, then say that we're the ones that's lost our mind. Taken under siege. Just look and you will see. Oh, this game wasn't for us, but somehow we seem to play. So we suffer, can we find another way? Or can we go back to the power that still holds us? Claim the magic in our life to illuminate the way. Can we rise up and build a nation from our love? Mental revolution is our only way. Yeah. Seems like we're left for dead. With the waters rising way over our heads. And when we ask for help, it doesn't look like it's for you. No connection, so these meds alone will do. Oh, can we go back to the power that still holds us? Claim the magic in our life to illuminate the way. Can we rise up and build a nation from our love? Mental revolution is our only way. Oh yeah, mental revolution is our only way. One more time, mental revolution is our only way. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, some of my earliest memories performing, maybe about 7 or 8 years old. I'm with my 2 younger sisters and my dad and mom in the New York City subway. You know, we would sing popular songs, some oldies and goodies, and then you go around with the tip jar. I always felt a little bit, uncomfortable and self-conscious to go around with the tip jar, but it turns out I was building actually really important life skills, because now as a physician scientist and entrepreneur, I feel like all I do is go around, asking people for money. They call it grants and pitch decks, but, let's call it what it is. But, what stands out most to me of those periods in life, those early memories, are the time when someone would come in angry, and you'd see them transform into a smile over the 3 minutes of a song. Or when we'd be going around, for the money, and someone would say, "Wow, thank you so much. That changed my whole day. Thank you." I knew back then that music was a really important connector, and it could bring people together, and that this could have profound effect on our mental health. But today, when we think about the mental health crisis, we think about individuals. We talk about your stress, your depression, your anxiety, and what you need to do to get better. Take more medication, see a better therapist, download a new mindfulness app, maybe get some sleep. But what if I told you that the mental health crisis is not something that's happening inside people? It's happening between people. We live in a moment that is defined by 3 overlapping epidemics: the mental health crisis, the loneliness epidemic, and a wave of polarization that's threatening to tear apart families, communities, and nations. Yet, all of our approaches, most of them really focus on treating individuals one at a time, as if the social context is a footnote, or as if individuals heal behind closed doors instead of in the relationships and communities and families where they live. But what if that core assumption is wrong? What if treating the individual is actually not the best path to healing? What if the community was the fundamental unit of healing? For the past century, Western medicine has adopted this framework of radicalized individualism. We are taught that we are separate, self-contained units, independent minds with independent problems requiring independent solutions. But what if that core assumption really is not the way that it is? When we look around, we can see that these problems are really problems that are affecting us all. The mental health crisis is not a crisis just about individuals suffering. It's a crisis of fractured relationships, fragmented communities, and systems that isolate individuals from one another. The importance of collective healing is not something new. It's actually older than medicine itself. Throughout history and across cultures, people saw healing as a collective act, whether it was the circle of elders gathering to hold space for collective grief, or the village coming together to drum and sing and dance through a difficult transition, or a spiritual ritual designed to bring harmony and balance to the group. We knew something that we've since forgotten. Healing is a shared responsibility. In fact, many indigenous cultures don't even have a word for mental health or mental illness that refers to an individual person. A problem in a person is seen as a signal, a manifestation of a tear in the relational fabric. Healing was about bringing harmony not just to the individual, it was about bringing harmony to the social group. In many ways, our modern approaches, while they can be powerful and impactful, they're missing half of the equation. We can sometimes treat symptoms in individuals, but we often ignore the social ecosystems that led to those symptoms to begin with. You know, the importance of communal healing became very real for me when I was a chief resident in psychiatry on an inpatient unit. And I was working with people that were suffering from some big challenges, people who had been in a hospital for over 5 years. Now, I want you to really think about what that means to have been in a hospital, a psychiatric inpatient hospital for over 5 years. How dehumanizing that can be. We instituted something called music sharing circles. So once a week, we would get together and each patient would choose a song for the group to listen to through speakers in the room. They would share why they chose that song, and then I'd facilitate a conversation about that shared listening experience and, what things came up. The energy in the room was palpably different. By the end of my chief residency, the staff, the nurses, the doctors would just happen to be in the area when we were about to start our group. They felt that connection and wanted to be a part of it. And today, as a faculty member at Yale and Howard, my lab studies this process of social connection and its biology. And it's confirming something that the ancients knew. Belonging actually heals. When we bring people together to sing or make music, we can see that their hearts and brains synchronize and move into a more relaxed state. When people meditate together, parasympathetic nervous system activity, this is the part of the brain that allows us to rest, relax, rejuvenate, it increases. Mindfulness, music, coming together, storytelling, dance, these aren't soft interventions. These are neurosocial technologies that can and do regulate the nervous system at scale. This problem that we have, it goes beyond just loneliness. We are facing unprecedented social and political polarization. And this polarization is actually terrible for mental health because it destroys our shared reality. It becomes harder to trust, harder to collaborate, harder to work together to solve the problems that we must solve. Our lab is coming together to understand how group music making and group psychedelics and these other ways of coming together can be leveraged to help people move past differences to solve the problems that we must solve. Because when people are able to breathe, create, and be together, something can shift in their social perception. They begin to see each other as humans again. Now, through our work at companies like Me Freely, we're developing tools that can help these groups work past differences to solve big problems that we need to solve, not just in mental health, but things like war and the climate crisis. And so what would it mean and what would it look like to make community the fundamental unit of healing? Well, it would mean designing new systems that actually facilitate cooperation, collaboration, communication, and not competition. It would mean creating public spaces where people can gather to create, to breathe, to make music, to be together. Imagine if every workplace, every hospital, every school, church, community was built and designed around collective spaces for restoration. Imagine if we had a mental health system that didn't just invest in more medications, more therapists, more psychiatrists, but instead community organizers, community facilitators, mindfulness teachers, mentors, elders, coaches. Imagine if healing wasn't something you had to do alone, but was something that your community held with you. This vision is both possible and this vision is necessary. Today, I want to ask you to bring one step forward, because there is no amount of individual work that can replace the sense of safety and belonging and connection that can happen when we come in community. And it's not that individual work isn't important. It is. But humans fundamentally are relational beings. Healing must be fundamentally a relational process. If we can shift our mindset from, I need to fix them, or I need to fix myself, or they need to fix me, to we can heal together, we can take a step forward. So start viewing your community as not an afterthought or a luxury, but as a fundamental biological necessity for your well-being. Reach out to someone, join a group, join a circle, heck, create one, share a meal, hold space for others, be held. Check out a space like musical intervention, make music together and sing together, because the future of healing isn't new. In fact, it's ancient, and it starts with us together, and it starts now. And no, really, it starts now. We're going to sing together. I'm going to teach you a song. It goes like this. It says, shout out to love, because we still believe love is the most powerful force for change. All right? So the first part I'm going to teach you, it goes like this. Let me hear you sing it. Sing. Oh, y'all good. I want you to yell out the name of someone that loves you. Shout out the name of someone that you love, and something that you want to see in the world, right? Because this is how it starts. So then we hear you listen to